allegedly, right, make an allegation against you. If you feel like that allegation against me, for example, if with the way Bobrisky said those things in that audio, mentioned names and time and all that stuff, and then somebody like me now come across that audio, and I'm like, so this Falana people say, oh my God, who will go on trust now? Then the next thing, Mayegun, you shouldn't have said that. Mayegun, listen, you should have just played the audio and leave it at that, like that. Okay? We should have leave it like that. You know, for the fact that the way you are saying it, you are saying it as if to say, Falana did this or that. I was like, so what are you going to do to me now? What are you going to do? That's defamation of character, Mayegun. It's defamation for me reacting to what somebody said. Another person came to confirm me that indeed we had a conversation, but that wasn't what happened. So for me saying, adding my own opinion on it and all of that, it will now make you charge me for defamation. Abba. And that's what I mean by people want to condemn bad behaviors. Everybody hates sort of a corruption until somebody they like or somebody they respect or somebody they love is mentioned. Then they will begin to kind of say, hey, it's not everybody that is corrupt. Don't say that. Don't say that. I don't believe that, let us find out very well. Let us do our investigation properly. Really? We should do investigation properly now. Because somebody you like, they don't mention them. Because they have been building their names. You know, they build their names over the years. If nobody have done the building name over the years. There are those who didn't know that until last year, even though some of you have known later, say Tifnubu and his wife, they be drug dealers, heroin traffickers. And I will say it every now and then because there is evidence, Abi. Some of you didn't know this until last year. Some of you didn't know until 2 years ago. In fact, at a point, some of you were like, Mayegun, this is not politics. Some people were even telling me, this is no longer politics, Mayegun. Let us find out the truth before we say things. I say it's a drug dealer. Yahweh is a drug dealer. Remy is a drug dealer. Tifnubu is a drug dealer. Probably their children are actually drug addicts too. I get my evidence. So if they disagree with me, if they sue me, what will happen? Sue me. Say I call you drug dealers. Here you get. And then we'll go to court and I will say, sir, my lord, may I? Shall I? They say, yes, my lord. Go and see section 2232 of Criminal Code of USC Code of 1921 of Chicago State University. You know, they say, where's your evidence? I say, this is my evidence, my lord. But I hear something. Share it and I share my view on it. You can't leave the person where actually released that. When they try to threaten me with waiting, because some of you, and that is exactly what happened to Seun. I have some video here I'm going to share with you. And I'm so happy that this young man is not backing down. It is unfortunate that a lot of you feels like the destruction of Nigeria was only done by the politicians. No. It was done by almost every one of us too. We had our roles, coalition. We have our roles enabling, where we have enabled them. Somewhere we have kept quiet because we didn't want to raise the alarm because of the kind of people involved. They are people we love, people we respect, and we don't, don't say that. Watch your mouth. Came and watch my mouth. General. One man mopo, watch my mouth. Or go blind you. You know what? Mine is that I know that a lot of us know Nigeria have problems, right? But what you don't like is when they begin to mention the names of those behind it. In all of this, nobody is even like threatening to sue Idris Bobrisky. And I'm glad that this young man is very, very, very clear. It's come clean, like rather than listen to this social media, legal advisors. Tell Falana, tell every one of them that feels slighted, make them bring their case. And I'll bring out the charges. Defamation of character. Oh yeah, Bring your cases. No be court go hear am. So yesterday, Very Dark Man now released an extensive evidence of the Bobrisky's confession, I call it. How everything actually happened in a very extensive way. I know some of you have seen the video though, right? But for those who haven't, let's go there and see what happened. What really transpired. And listen to me again, if you feel like this is just a distraction, we should be talking about something else. I beg you in the name of whatever you believe in, it is time for you to go and get busy with something else. Okay? Don't let us distract you. Don't let us kind of waste your time. You can go and do something else now. Or carry that your itchy fingers and begin to type in that comment section why we shouldn't be sharing this or so. And then we see how that goes. Let's start with this.
So before I go on, everything in this video is allegedly. All right. So it's time to give you people another call recording of Bobrisky when he was in detention. Now, this one has a lot of details. This one is well detailed. So now go see how everything play. You understand? Not the part 2 of the other one. This one is another one. Now, this one was recorded on the 16th of May, 2024. Now, the reason why I want to post this one now is because, to be honest, I was waiting for people that said they want to file a lawsuit to file the lawsuit. The ones where they say he made an innuendo, he did this one, do this one. In all honesty, yeah, I was waiting for that. But as nobody don't send the paper here, maybe they fit send them tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. They fit send them today. Today is Monday. You understand? But before they do it, let me post. Now, no law, when I know innuendo. My own be say the corruption that went down in that prison must be unveiled. And anybody that has a hand in it must be casted. You understand? For those that have reputation that their name is involved, it is easy. Just clear yourself of this thing and penalize whoever is spreading rumors with your name. If it is rumor, that is if no be true. You understand? So all those talk of this thing, you people don't scare me 1 second. I swear to God Almighty, I am not even scared. I look at the whole thing and I'm like, okay, let me see what they are trying to do. When they are done, we'll continue what we want to do. You understand? So, truth is, if you want Nigeria to be better, you won't respect nobody. I swear to God. Forget respect. Nigeria can't be better if we keep on doing all selected criticism. Is that what it is? But anyways, let's start.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hi.
Bob, how you doing?
I'm okay.
You're not out? Are you out yet?
I'm not out yet.
Oh my God.
Okay, so quick, but I don't have enough time because, I just had to, but the reason why I'm even trying to talk to you about this is because obviously I've not been talking to anybody. People have been sending me so much messages about I've not been responding because I don't want anybody to know I have my phone.
Yeah.
So
First things first, I don't want anybody to know I have my phone. That is why Bobrisky, I've not been responding to people sending me messages. But let's continue.
I only want to talk to somebody that I know that I can trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously you knew what happened to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before the EFCC, of course they were investigating me, about the cars, money and everything, all this while. So I knew one day they will come for me like this because of the noise and all that. But it's fine. So when they were investigating me, they blocked my account, they freezed my account. Obviously, they don't want me to do any transaction on it while they're doing their ongoing investigation.
Now, before we continue, the revelation of EFCC in the House of Rep, EFCC said they never froze his account. Now, Bobrisky is saying his account was frozen. Let's continue.
So, but I'm so glad that they did not. At first, they added money laundering charges in their charge because of the money they saw in my account and all the money that passed through my account. At least they were able. So they just saw some money, but we're able to beg them and give them some money so they can drop the money laundering charges because.
Now, he said they saw some money in his account and some money that passed through his account. So they investigated him for money laundering. But they begged and they paid the FCC some money and the money laundering charges were dropped. This is another recording entirely. So let's continue anyways.
I can't be facing money laundering charges. God forbid. You know, spraying of money. I know that one. They're looking for something to just hold me. They just eat that. It's not like I'm the only one that sprayed money.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people spraying money out there. But you want to convince me because of spraying money. And that's very weird. But, me, I'm strong. And I'm ready for anything that comes my way. Because, I don't know. No, obviously, I knew the ONV, AIDS, the ATARs. Shana only I knew one day to enter this, And another thing that made me happy was the fact that they did a proper investigation on me and they noticed that I am not into money laundering and I'm not into fraud. Yeah. Every money, the cars, they came to my house. They carried my car now. They carried my car. They carried everything, because they were doing. They thought coming to me, they will see people I do business with.
So EFCC went to his house, they carried his cards. While we were out in the House of Rep, EFCC said they did not freeze his account. Now, Bobrisky is saying his account was frozen and EFCC even went to his house to carry his car. Let's continue. This ring lights, bless you, on the week.
WhatsApp or an email. But it's also that they were not able to find any of such. My money is legit. I keep saying this thing, but people don't believe. They think I'm into fraud or I'm into picking money for politicians or whatever. But they run a proper checkup and they couldn't even find any of that on me. All the money I have.
This same person that is saying that they saw some money that passed through his account. Do you understand? After saying the truth the first time, like saying don't know, saying don't cast. He can quickly try to correct what he said. So in one breath, you are saying they saw some money in your account that you paid the FCC. In another breath, you're saying, oh, the money that you're having is a legit money. But let's continue anyways.
All the money I have are genuine. And the sources are like most of my influencing. Like that day I called, the old man wants to pay me 10,000 pounds. And I think that it's for influencing. So, like people, they don't know how I charge a lot of money for influencing. They don't know, So, but I made them to understand that I charge as far as $100,000 to influence.
$100,000 for influencing. $100,000 for influencing. If CFCC will not go really invest. Nana, I'm really curious of the amount CFCC saw in this account. You understand? Okay, let's go on.
So if you think you cannot do it, all fingers are equal. Some other people do it, and trust me, God bless the also. So, they did all that, and obviously I met a very terrible judge. The judge wasn't coming. The judge wasn't fair as well. Coming. He's not there. Okay, can you excuse me? I'm on the phone. Yeah. So.
Wait.
Before we continue, coming. That means Bobrisky obviously had like a maid, like somebody helping him in the house. Obviously, this part you will know that he is not in prison. But the good part is that the person now asked him. Let's continue.
Where are you like this?
Truth be told, I don't want to lie to you. You're my person. I'm not in prison, but I'm around there. They got me an apartment, because of my godfather. My godfather was able to tell never. You will not see another prison. Let the world think you are different, but you will never, you know. So we're able to talk to the deputy controller in Nigeria. And they said that in as much as Bob is looked, they really have a problem with Bob. If Bob is not posting anything, Bob is not saying anything.
So before I go on,
Bob and all that. You see, some of what is saying are possibly lies. I am not in a position to see if they are lies or not. But there are some certain things you have to be sort of kind of pay attention to. That phone call was during the time he was supposed to be in prison. Even if not the VIP of prison in day. Here you get that. That phone call is a total. It's in contradictory of what they told us about the VIP in prison. Okay, like he confirmed that I am not in prison. I am very close to the place. They got me a place. That is a fact that I can sort of, put together from that conversation. That his account, or they found some money in his account that they believe that he couldn't really account for, per se, right? Like, how did you make this so much money? Or how did you get this so much money in your bank? Which indeed could be from social media money, or maybe not as much as $100,000 from Nigeria. For 10,000 pounds, yeah, that's possible. Bobrisky is really, really big when it comes to this social media stuff from Nigeria. Do you know what this Mark Angels, this comedian and all that from Nigeria, about there are, what's that guy? Brother Shaggy and Co. Go online and check how much these guys actually make every month. I'm talking about guys who make more than $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a month, conveniently. And this is just probably from YouTube and maybe a few others. Not to talk about the endorsement things they get and all that too. I'm talking about hard currency. So Bobrisky has this social media platform that could fetch him that much money, like more than 10,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds, normal. Or if they found other money from that bank, from that his bank accounts, that raised suspicion enough that they came for him, right? Other things there probably sounded more too pure to be truth. So you get what I mean now? So you can listen to that conversation in such a way that you can deduce lies, and then you can make up some things that are really realistic. 10,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds is not really big money to those who have big followers, millions of followers on social media. Here you get from Nigeria. I've seen some of them, they make better money than some of us living abroad. Forget about abroad. Yeah? But if you have so much money, it should be obvious to the EFCC, except if they just want to extort you in a Nigerian way, which you have nothing to hide or nothing at all. So you wouldn't have to bribe them, right? But if somebody send $100,000 to your bank account and the EFCC kind of flagged it, that may not be legit, or it may never even happen, maybe nothing. But there is more. So we have seen the fact of how he was making money, how he couldn't really explain how he made such money from his own statements, to the point where a judge sentenced him to prison, and then his godfather said, no, you won't go to that prison. Then that phone call was supposed to be a phone call that he made when he was in prison. That can't be the VIP of Kirikiri, right? No, that doesn't sound like the VIP of Kirikiri. It's pretty much like a flat, like he kept saying, but he said more, including the money he paid to the Falanas to get him a pardon. So that may be a lie. That's why I said the Falanas were supposed to actually charge him for defamation. If the Falanas says they have gotten a state pardon free of charge for people, but Bobrisky in his damn phone call said, I paid them 5 million naira, and I was going to pay them more. That is not on Very Dark Man. It's not on me, Mayegun. It's on the guy who made it. I didn't manufacture that. That guy didn't manufacture it. So when they pretended that they didn't hear that from his mouth, it had any problem here. Do you understand? It had any problem here. Everybody wants to go for that Very Dark Man, Very Dark Man. Hey, he owns too much. His comment is defamatory. What about the person that made the statement? Somebody made the statement and somebody reacted to it. So you forget the person who made the statement, and they are now trying to charge a Very Dark Man for releasing an audio conversation that is private. By law, you shouldn't. Okay. Who hear the other part?
Anything, Bob is not saying anything, Bob is not doing anything that they can put me close to the place. So I can always come inside and see people as I see I'm welcoming my family. Yeah. And nobody needs to know. Do you understand? So, I have.
So basically, Bob was put outside the prison, close to the prison in an apartment. So anytime he has like a visitor, he will quickly come inside the prison and welcome his visitor and his family members. Now, I remember that when we were at the House of Reps for the investigation, one of the prison wardens said, oh, he has the list of the people that came to visit Bob. So basically, anytime that people want to come and visit Bob, they'll quickly tell him to rush and come back to the prison to come and see the people that want to visit him. Let's continue.
So I'm just close. I'm close to the premises, but I'm not in there because they are all scared of why do we want to put you in a male facility where they're scared of harassment and everything. So but nobody knows this information. It's just you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's aside. Then secondly, my Godfather has done a lot. That's why I don't want to call it for any more requests, because putting me out here alone in this apartment, I am well-furnished apartment alone is something. He paid a whole lot. So my lawyer called me and said, so he got me a son. My Godfather got me a new son. So now we are trying to get the pardon from the federal.
You heard, the Godfather gave him a son, got him a son. Now, in the other recording I played, he said he spoke to Fowles, and Fowles spoke to his father, according to the other one. And in this other one now, he's saying that his Godfather got him a son, meaning the story of the son. I don't know if it's true, but this is the second time he's calling a son in two different conversations with two different people. Now, you heard him, he said a well-furnished apartment that his Godfather got for him. Wow, this is crazy. I really want to know this Godfather, and I really want to know if this is how it works with the Nigerian prison. So let's ask ourselves the question, how many people really went to prison? All these big men, where they say that did Evans the kidnapper actually go to prison? Now, I'm really curious about the rich people that have gone to prison. But anyways, let's continue.
Federal government, that's from presidents, trying to get a pardon. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so we're trying to get a pardon from him. That is the only one that can actually take me out here ASAP. Normally, I'm supposed to finish my term by July. But if I'm able to get the amnesty, that's the pardon, I'm going to leave here in the first week of next month.
Right.
But the money he was asking for, it's a big sum, obviously we call it big money. So we should pay 10 million. And that's the thing I can even transfer.
Again, in the other recording, where he said he spoke to Fowles, and Fowles said he was going to talk to his father, he said they paid 10 million. Now again, he's saying that the son collected upfront of 5 million, and the total money the son requested was 10 million naira. However, in this part, he didn't call Fowles, and he didn't talk about the father. In this part, he just talked about his son. Do you understand? But in the other recording, it made mention of a name, Okay, well, anyways, let's continue before I make some innuendos.
Even I can't also here.
Yeah.
So my Godfather gave me 5 million. I feel like he has done well.
Say that again, sorry? Say that again?
Sorry?
Say
My
that.
Godfather gave me 5 million.
Okay.
5 million, yes. So he has done. We've set that one to him these last 2 weeks. So he has submitted the pardon.
All right, so they sent 5 million to the Seun. The Seun since last week, he has submitted for the pardon. The whole money that they agreed was 10 million naira. Now, the first thing he said was, I don't want anybody to know I have a phone. Number two, EFCC froze his accounts. They saw some money, then Bob begged them and paid them some money to drop charges. EFCC carried his cars. He initially said EFCC saw some money and he paid EFCC. In the same breath, he's saying that it's legit. Okay, now, when he was on this call, someone entered the apartment. That means he has like a